Starting my morning off in a wintry wonderland. Would you look at that theater? You look at the GPS, it looks a little bit different than it does outside today. It's giving you that false sense of security. I definitely have to say it is cold. I got the heater on 84 degrees, but I still have my jacket on. Maybe on the other hand, I have a hard time finding a jacket that fits him. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another daily vlog. A vlog that happens daily, sometimes from the Arctic cold temperatures up near the Canadian border in Minnesota. Right there. I'm right on the border, getting loaded. Zero cell phone service, zero everything. I mean, I have numerous SIM cards. Nothing has service up here. I'm in the tundra. Windy, it's cold, but people are still working. Would you look at this thing here? This is something you will not probably ever see in Orlando. Unless Disney or Universal decide to come up with some sort of snow Arctic themed ride. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen either. Well, it is time. Let's take this coat off, throw it back on the bed. Oh, get the seatbelt. Ooh, the floor is ice cold. I took my shoes off. I think I got a little bit of ice and snow on my floor. It's cold. But I'm loaded and ready to get out of this. Look at this. Who would even want to live up here? What kind of people live up here? Who drives those cars? What Google is doing right now, but it just had me turn off on a side road, and sometimes you don't listen to your GPS. Sometimes it's best not to listen to it. Sometimes that's kind of how you explore. And, well, get lost. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look at my windshield. I turned the heater on. It's so cold. I didn't have any cracks in my window, but it was so cold, I turned my heater on. All of a sudden, this crack started appearing, and it's stretching, and it's continuing to move to this wall, and it's already stretched all the way over to that wall, and it's done it within probably 30 minutes. That's not cool. I have to stop and check this out. It is stretching the entire length of the windshield, so I'm going to go out there, scrub some of the grime off from the snow and see how bad this thing is, because it would be terrible driving down the road and then just have all the wind just push the windshield into me, as it splits in half. I don't like driving with a windshield like that. Get out and get my squeegee. Okay, let's take a look at this from the inside. Yeah, it's like going way over there, and then if you go on the other side, it is, you look down by the Weeping, by BB-8 and stuff, see the crack, it just goes all the way across. I need to get back to Florida and get this window replaced, because if I try and do it up here, it's too doggone cold and the glue's not going to stick when they mount the windshield back in. So I'm probably going to have to do it when I get to Florida, because I think the temperature needs to be like 60 degrees or something like that for that glue to start adhesing, or whatever it does when you put a windshield in. I'm not a windshield repair guy. I don't know the terminology. It's getting worse. And this line, this crack in my window, isn't the only thing going on. Driving down the road, a ding started coming out. Ding, 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 ding. And it's been doing it for quite a few miles now. I had to pull over. It looks like either my radiator has turned to ice or it needs water. Click. Look how these things go. They're like weird. Sometimes it's weird to get them back on. But it's pretty easy to take them off. Lift. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little low. Not really. Still looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get a little water in it. Stop that dinging anyway. It can drive a person crazy. Fingers crossed. When you do the hood, when you put it back up, it has this lock on it. A lot of people don't know that. I messed up the first time. Couldn't figure out how to get the hood back up. And I still have a hard time figuring this thing out. Okay, see what I mean? Back in the trucklets. Let's see if this works. That's the sound I had to listen to. Ding, ding, ding. That's all my electronic stuff out in the back. Now says no warnings and no faults. That's all I needed to do. I was hoping I could have did it in a little bit warmer weather though. Well, everybody, it looks like it's been one of those days. Now I'm getting messages from work that they never received my trip to Jacksonville. So I got to deal with the windshield, deal with the water. Now I got to call work real fast before they go home and figure out how come that trip never got taken care of. It's one of those days. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, stop recording for the rest of the day, and focus on stuff to show you guys tomorrow on the way down to Georgia. I think today...
I know what the name of that girl that played in Kill Bill is.
Good question. Who was the actress that played Kill Bill? I know them all, but watch this. Lucy Liu was in Kill Bill. No one's coming back. Let them do what they're doing. Alrighty, guys, I'm signing off. I'm gonna contact work before they go home and find out what's going on with my payroll. Let's see if we could do something tomorrow, something fun and exciting on the way down to Georgia, because today is just not that day. I love you all. Peace out, everybody.